Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Madera Green Moments. Today we're talking about healthy snacks. Alright guys, I know it's hard to change our habits because they become part of us. It's what we've always ended up doing. It's kind of like having soda with pizza or dessert after every meal, but they're just habits and we can change those. So I really want to encourage you to fake it till you make it. The first 2-3 weeks, even a month, it may be really challenging to change your habits because you've been used to it for so long. But I guarantee you, if you get the junk, hi, there's my puppy over there. If you get the junk out of your house and start filling your home with good, healthy snacks, not only you, but your family will start reaching for them, and it'll become what you do and who you are, because what we eat becomes us. We're consuming it, it's who we become. So if you have Cheetos and Doritos and you're consuming that, your brain gets all foggy and mushy and you just feel awful. But when you're filling your body with good, healthy, nutritious items, you just end up feeling better. So I'm going to share with you some of the healthy stuff that our family gravitates towards and what we've been able to do over time. Now, we didn't just, got rid of everything. It was a process. And what I found is adding in is so much more powerful than getting rid, because there's something that happens in your brain where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't eat anything. I don't have anything. What am I going to do? And then you just go to drive-through and say, forget it, right? I mean, that was my path. That's what I've just discovered. It's like if you're not prepared, then you just end up falling off again. So I started adding things in, and the very first thing is water. So get yourself whatever container you like to drink water out of. Go to Walmart, go to Target, get the cutest water bottle, order on Amazon. This is a SICK cup, and it's like really, really cold. It keeps my water cold for like 24 hours, or it keeps your hot beverages hot. But I put some lemon juice in here and ice, and my water is awesome. And so I drink that, and it just helps me get in more water throughout the day. So that's the first thing, is having lots and lots of water. The next thing, let me put this orange down, is having citrus on hand. I'm not a huge citrus eater because I don't like all of the, the stuff, it's too much. But my husband and son love citrus, so if I have navel oranges or clementines in the house, they'll eat that. All right, let's talk about chips. I used to eat Doritos, sweet chili chips, loved those. Salt and vinegar chips, loved those. These are better options. So the very first thing I want to tell you when you're looking at chips, or any processed food for that matter, first of all, read the ingredients. Do you understand them? Or is there a huge list, more than 10? Do not buy it if you cannot understand it, like pronounce it, or if there's more than 10 ingredients on that list. Those are the two things. The third thing, see these really, really big? Baked. You do not want to eat chips because they're fried. So if you've heard people say, chips are bad for you, and you're like, well, I'm not eating that many and it's carbs, I could have mashed potatoes or I could have chips, what's the difference? The reason why chips are bad is because they're fried. It's all that excess oil, and our body doesn't know what to do with it. Like, it just cannot digest it properly, and then that's how we end up gaining weight, because it doesn't know what else to do with it. So that's my layman's term version of what happens when you eat chips. So I get baked chips. I don't know if your store has different brands, but this one I can get at Walmart, Target, and Publix, and it's the only tortilla chips I can find at my stores that are baked. So if you have an organic brand, that's even better, because organic means that the corn is not GMO, it doesn't have modified organisms, genetically modified organisms, so you want to get baked, and organic would be number 2. So I love eating this with chips and salsa, and I just monitor my portions. So we have like 10 instead of like the whole bag. So that's what we do with chips. Now, if I'm wanting something a little bit more flavorful, I have found Pop Chips. They have these in sour cream and onion, sea salt, and barbecue. And barbecue just hits my taste buds. I'm like excited to eat it. My mouth is watering thinking about it. It isn't Doritos, but it is a better alternative. So if I'm gonna have chips, I go for this. Again, monitoring my portions. Okay, so I showed you the orange. We keep a plethora of fruit on hand for our kids. I would show you a banana, but they've all gotten spotty, so they're in my freezer for shakes. But what I do as soon as I get home is I wash my fruit and bag it, so that way it's easy to grab and go. So when the kids are wanting something sweet, grab some grapes. Or I just got these, some strawberries, so I haven't cut these up, and I typically will cut them up and put them in like 2 or 3 bags, and then they'll be gone the next day. The kids will grab them because they're on hand. If I leave them like this, they will go bad in a week and nobody will eat strawberries. So that's what I do with that. We also keep veggies on hand, and I have to tell you, my kids don't gravitate towards the vegetables. I don't know if your kids gravitate towards veggies, mine don't. I love vegetables, I really, really do, certain ones. And I find that they taste better when I cook them, put them in soup, or if I have something to dip them in. So if you are a huge ranch fan, I want to encourage you to switch over to something that's more nutritionally based, unless you're making the ranch yourself and you're using Greek yogurt instead of like sour cream. Hummus packs. So there's a ton of different hummus at your grocery store. These ones are great because they're in individual portion containers, so I can take these on the go. And I find when I put them in individual containers at my house, I hate cleaning in there and getting all around that. Maybe you don't have an issue with that, but I do. Ugh. So I got the little individual ones. It's easy to take veggies on the go in the car rider line, easy to take to work and eat. The other thing is trail mix. Just because something says that it's healthy, or just because it says trail mix, you need to watch out what's in that trail mix, because, oh, there's like chocolate covered stuff, sugar added. Dried fruit is full of sugar, so you just need to watch how much you're eating it. So if you're thinking, oh, it's a better treat than M&Ms, I'm sure it is, but it's still sugar, so you need to watch how much. So I love making our own trail mix. I love sesame seeds, almonds, cashews, dried cranberries, and like golden raisins. That's like my perfect mix. I love that. I just picked this one up and I haven't tried it yet, but I thought I would share with you guys. It's a protein trail mix, and this has pepitas, soybeans, chickpeas, fava beans, almonds, sweetened cranberries, and edamame. And I am on a meal plan that has different size containers, and so the containers, you fill up how much seeds you're supposed to have for the day. So I will fill that up, and then I'll eat that on the go and take it with me. And that way I'm not getting too much fat, because nuts and seeds are full of fat. It's good for you, but too much of anything isn't a good thing. So it makes it really easy for me. I don't have to think about the containers. I know how many seeds I'm allowed to have. I just fill up the container and then eat that throughout the day. Granola, an amazing topper to your yogurt. I love making my own granola. I was talking about some of the dried fruit that we love. We have dried cranberries. Again, just watch how much of it you're having. Golden raisins, they're sweeter than the dark raisins, so I always get the golden ones. If you're really wanting like chips, popcorn, we do not buy them in the bags anymore. In fact, I can tell a huge difference now that I'm making it at home. And it's super easy. It takes the same amount of time it would in the microwave. I just put some coconut oil in the pot. I dump some of this in, like a tablespoon or 2, so they all are laying flat at the bottom of the pan. Make sure there's a lid, and then shake it up just a little bit, and then I wait till there's 3 seconds between a pop that I hear that I know it's done. And then you just dump it in a bowl. And then I melt some Kerrygold butter in the microwave, like 2 tablespoons worth, and then just drizzle it on top, a little Himalayan pink sea salt. Good to go. So I mentioned water, but if you have a sweet tooth and you're having a hard time drinking just water and you miss the sweetness, you miss the bubbles, first of all, I love flavored soda water. So like LaCroix, Polar, and now different grocery stores are carrying their own brands of those. I really, really love those. And I'll add my own lime juice to it, or a little dash of cranberry juice to it. And it just takes it up a notch, and it just tastes so yummy, and it feels like soda, but you're not having soda because it's really bad for you. There's no nutritional benefits in soda. So if you are really needing soda, these are not too cheap. I think I paid 24 bucks, and basically it works out to being like $1 a can. Or you can get them like for like 70 or 80 cents a can when you buy a bunch. But this is Zevia, and this tastes like cola, but it's sweetened with stevia, and stevia is not bad for you compared to sugar. So it's really, really yummy. It's sweet. I now use stevia in my coffee instead of using sugar. So just, those are some of the healthy swaps. Those are the healthy snacks that we gravitate towards. I would love to hear in the comment section below, what are your healthy snacks that your family gravitates towards? Or if you guys haven't made the swap yet, which one of these do you think you're gonna try first for your family? I would love to hear what you guys are adding in. Hope you guys are loving this new content I'm sharing with you guys, all about healthy living and fitness and wellness. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.